Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is you found yourself watching this video. Thank you and welcome back to the Just Burning It Down Smothers channel. This is going to be a VR for Sufficient Survivals channel. He wants to know about a low point in my life, or a low point in our lives, and how we overcame that. So I would have to say the low point in my life, the first one that I really remember was kind of a 2-year period thing, but it started in 2006 with the birth of our second daughter, Rebecca Lynn. Rebecca was born, and when she was born, she had some issues, some problems, I guess developmentally. And when Rebecca was 9 days old, Rebecca passed away. And that was a really hard time for my wife and myself and my whole family. And so I had a great group of friends that kind of rallied around us and talked to us, and we started attending a local church. And the more I went to church, the more I kind of felt like that's where I needed to be. So I got saved in December that year. Rebecca died in February. She was born January and she died in February. December of that year, I was in church, and like I said, I got saved. I gave my life to the Lord, and my wife and I were moving along, and things were going okay, and had another baby on the way. My wife was pregnant with our son, William Jr., and he was born in 2007, and 45 days later he succumbed to the birth defects that he was born with, and he'd passed away. During that time, even with our faith in the Lord, things got hard, and we separated for a short period of time. And at 29, 30 years old, I had to lick my wounds and go home and live with my mother, because I lost everything. I lost my wife, my oldest daughter, my livelihood, and my home. And if it were not for my faith in the Lord and knowing that He is a healer and a restorer, I don't think that my wife and I would still be married today. Fast forward to present day, and we're still together. We've been together for 12 years now. And I know you asked for one low point, but I'm going to give you two. My second really low point came last year. On Valentine's Day, I dislocated my knee and damaged an artery, and due to some things that were out of my control and the lack of a doctor coming in on time to restore blood flow, I lost all the muscle that controls my left foot. And discussing it with the doctors, I thought the best thing would be to amputate it above the knee. And the doctors convinced me. They said, no, we'll save your leg. And if you let us do that, we will fix your knee. So I bought into that and spent 2 months in the hospital recovering, and got out with pins and rods in my leg. And come time for the doctors to fix my knee, they said, hey, you know what? You're a pretty big guy, so we're not going to be able to fix your knee. It was at that point, I think, that I hit one of the lowest of lows, because, I'm 38 years old, and I'm looking at the fact that I can't work at all. I can't provide for my family. The doctor said that, with all the nerve damage and the damage done to my foot and the damage done to my knee and the damage done to my other knee while I was hopping around one-legged, that I will always be facing an above-knee amputation for the rest of my life. So I got this nice little accessory, wheelchair. But through all of that, and I will say this, the only thing that has brought me through is my faith in God and my wife and my children. They're my whole world. You know, between my faith in the Lord and my wife and my children. And another thing that has helped a lot is all of you guys in the bushcraft community. So thank you. If you like this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Check out Chad's channel at Sufficient Survival. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you like his content. And as always, that's a wrap.